In this lecture, we will learn about opening and closing files in Python. In Python, we can open a file using the open function. There are several different modes that we can open files in. Three of the main modes for opening a file are opening a file for reading, writing, or appending. To open a file in read mode, we use the open function and pass in the file name as the first argument and R as the second argument. R stands for read mode and is the default mode to open a file in. For example, if we use the open function and just pass in the file name, but no mode, the read mode will be used by default. Read mode will allow us to read or examine the contents of the file, but not modify them. There is also a write mode, which we can signify by passing a W in as the second argument to the open function. When we write to a file, it will wipe the existing contents of the file and replace it with the new text that we specify. If we want to add to the text that is in the file, instead of replacing it, we can open the file in append mode. This is done by passing in A as the second argument of the open function. In coming lectures, we're going to learn some functions for how we can read from and write to files, but this lecture is just about the basics of opening and closing them. Once we are finished working with a file, it is important that we close it. To close a file, we can use Python's close function. In the next lecture, we will learn about Python's getCwd function.